we really feel like we're using the latest technologies for the web and actually using them across lots of different platforms. So it's on, yes, it's on iPad and iPhone, but it's also on Android and Windows 8 as well. We've taken a single code base out across all of these different implementations, whether it's through the browser or wrapped up as a native app. And it's gone really well for us. You know, one of the reasons why we chose to go with the web app, particularly for iPad and iPhone, was to retain that really close relationship with our customers, so that when people came to subscribe to the Financial Times, we were able to maintain that relationship rather than there being an intermediary between us and them. And that means that we've been able to develop very specifically for what our customers are asking us for, and addressing the needs that they come to us with. So to give you an example, you mentioned the redesign that we've just launched for iPad, and that includes features that our customers have been talking to us about really specifically. One example is the Morning Edition. So now on the iPad there's a choice between the Live Edition, which is all of the FT's kind of most up-to-the-minute content, and then the Morning Edition. A lot of customers had come to us, readers had come and said, we really want to be able to read and know that we've read what was in that morning's paper. And that's exactly what we've got in the Morning Edition. You can switch between the two in the app. There's nothing that says you have to stick to one or the other, which means you can have that confidence that you've seen that morning's FT, and then switch to the Live Edition and carry on keeping up with the very latest developments. So the main difference from the user's point of view is where you go to get it. You know, for those native apps, you'll go to iTunes to download it, and you'll have to find your way through iTunes perhaps, or the Google Play Store, find your way through to the app and then download it and install it on the device. A web app is really simply an app that you get from the web. So rather than going to iTunes or the Google Play Store, you go to app.ft.com, and the app downloads into your browser and sits in your browser. There's actually a size restriction on the amount of data that we're able to download into the browser. So in actual fact, the FT app will be a lot smaller than a lot of the ones that you would download from a native app store. Beyond that, once you add it to your home screen, you really, I think, would find it very difficult to tell the difference between the FT web app and a native app that you'd got from an app store. We worked really hard to make sure that the quality of experience is exactly what our readers and our customers would expect from the FT. In fact, previous to having the web app, we had a native app for iOS, for iPhone and iPad, and it was very important to us that we matched the quality of that native app when we launched the web app. So in terms of the interactions, it looks and feels just like an app. You swipe around inside it just like an app. You know, when you're offline, if you're on the tube or in the plane, you can still read it, you can still go and look at all the FT content. The whole lot, the payload is downloaded into the browser. So in actual fact, in terms of functionality, it's pretty much there, the same as a native app would be. I think it's true to say we're really excited about the web at the FT. You know, we developed the web app, and we liked it so much that we actually acquired the company that had developed it for us. And we're really committed to an HTML5 and web strategy at the FT. I mentioned before about data, and that's one of the reasons why it's so important to us, so that we can have that customer data, which enables us to keep the close relationship with our customers. You know, for some other organisations, that kind of customer data isn't so important, so core to their business strategy as it is for the FT. And maybe that's a reason why, you know, for a lot of other news organisations, native apps have continued to be the way to go, and why they're still present in native app stores. I mean, actually, for the FT, it's not like we have a problem with native apps. We have native apps ourselves. Our Android app is a native app in the Google Play Store, and we're able in that environment to keep that close relationship with our customers and the data that we need. But the native environment there serves what the FT needs to do really well. So, you know, we've got a foot in both camps, and I think so long as we're able to make our business model work, then we're keen to, you know, let our customers read our content where they want to. The FT's business model is, as you know, we ask people to register and then subscribe in order to read the FT's content. And the data that we've collected about readers and customers using the FT web app and ft.com allows us to put out the useful marketing messages at the right time to those customers to get them moving through the registration and subscription process. So that's why it's really important for us to have that data. There's one part of it which is the registration and subscription flow. And another part which is about advertising and being able to offer to our advertising customers the ability to target very tightly to different sectors, different levels of seniority, etc. It actually varies between platforms. I mean, from a mobile point of view, actually in the Windows 8 store and in the Google Play Store, there's no restriction on the data that we can ask our customers for. So, you know, it varies between platforms. It means that we can have a native app in the Windows Store or in the Google Play Store, and then we can use the data that we collect as part of our advertising and marketing activities.